Hello scrappy friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another layout share. Today I have 5 layouts to show you using the Craft Happy collection from Creative Memories. This is a cute and quick layout series. I decided with the Craft Happy, this is just such a sweet, delicate collection that I've decided I'm only going to do a quick and cute cutting guide for this particular collection because I feel like the layouts that I've included in this cutting guide could be easily elevated on your own. But maybe one day, if there's a big enough ask for it, I can still do it. But I just felt right now I was just feeling cute and quick. I think they go perfect for this collection. So the paper that came with this, there's 2 sets. So we have the designer paper here with all the different icons, and there's icons for all kinds of crafting, sewing, knitting, even scrapbooking. So there's a little something in here that will meet a lot of crafters' needs. And then the second pack of paper is just 6 sheets, and it's a matte pack. So we've seen this before, where Creative Memories gives us some border strips here and then some journaling cards that we can cut out. So we have a total of 3 sheets with the journaling cards, the borders, and then this one is a combination of both. So that's pretty cool. And then of course we have the back sides, which I always love incorporating those into my layouts as well. So I had quite a bit of paper to choose from, so I used both packs of paper and the original sticker pack. I say original because it also, with this collection, we had some rub-ons. Now I didn't use the rub-ons in the cute and quick because I feel like that's something I would do more for an elevated page. Then it also came with some embellishments, and they were really cool. They are vellum embellishments. I didn't use those either because when I first sat down I thought, nope, quick and cute, I use either or, and I decided on the stickers. I felt like they were a little bit easier to use and gave a lot more pop of color to my layouts. But as I'm telling you all these wonderful items that came with this collection, I'm starting to think I should do a playful and polished set. I have 5 layouts to show you, so 10 pages total, and let me go ahead and put these away and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, this is layout number 1, and I do have a process video for this one. I did this one as a workshop Wednesday right here on YouTube. I'll link it at the end of this video to make it easy for you to find if you want to go back and see how I created it. But I love this one because it's a sewing theme. So I picked a lot of the sewing embellishments out from both the paper pack and the sticker sheet, and I feel like I got a very cute layout and a lot of photos on here. So you'll see I brought in a mixture of the pattern paper, brought in some navy cardstock. I feel like navy just really helps this collection just really pop. And then I brought in anything that had sewing machine related icons or words from the sticker sheet, and I even brought in some cute little buttons which I haven't used in forever, and that was kind of a last minute addition, but I thought it was playful and fun as well. Okay, so here is layout number 2. Again, a super simple one. I like this one. I think it's just so sweet and delicate. Kind of went with more of a half and half theme on here. Mostly all the photos are right down here in a row, which now leaves us the top part to do some decorating and embellishing. I did have room for one photo here. I also think that we could probably swap out a bigger photo if you wanted to as well, but I really liked it with the smaller one because it shows that background paper, which is all that nice crafty text paper with all the wonderful words on it. So fun with that. Then over here I have the journaling box. I pulled out the custom cutting template, the heart, and a couple other tools. I went with some very generic tools. You know, with the cute and quick layouts, I like to keep them a little bit on the generic tool side. So here I have ribbon lace, and that could easily be replaced with any other punch that you may have or want to bring in. And if you had something a little more theme related, would look cute there too. I thought this looked like some lace that you could use in sewing, so I thought that was cute. And then I also brought in the square punch and the circle template. So some very generic tools to help bring this page to life. Instead of white, I used avocado cardstock just to be a little bit different, and I really like the look of this one. And here's layout number 3. Again, a super sweet one. This one I kind of pulled in all of the knitting type of stickers, and I think it came out super cute. Let's start with this page over here. I used the sweater knit paper up here. If you look here behind the photos, you'll see the knitting needles border from the border page I was showing you earlier. And I put 2 playful photos here, put them at an angle. I think that's really cute, but if you didn't want that, you can make them a little bit more linear by lining them up. I came in with 3 different colors with the custom cutting system circles, and I just thought that that added a little bit more dimension and color to this layout because I wanted to bring in more of the colors here from the knitting needle. So I like that, and the yellow helps to tie in our title over on this page. And then on this page, I went with, again, a block of navy. I really liked navy in this, and I wanted to bring in another little strip on the other side to help tie it in. And you'll see that I went with a little bit smaller photos here to make this layout work. I like to use 3.5 by 5.5. I went a 1/4 inch shorter all the way around so that it would all fit here on this navy block. And then I can have this playful journaling box kind of popping out and going into my embellishment cluster. Then to tie the green in, I brought in a little strip of avocado like I did over here with the navy, just to kind of give it like a beginning and an end to the layout. So I love this one. I think it's super cute. I hope you do too. In fact, if you're enjoying this layout share, I really would appreciate if you take the opportunity to click that like button. It really does help me spread my content throughout YouTube, and I really thank you and appreciate you for that. Okay, let's move on to layout number 4. So here on layout number 4, I like this one a lot as well. This one is very colorful, and I did bring in several tools on this one, but I think that I kind of kept it to what I like to call those investment tools, tools that we use over and over again. So again, I have all the photos, most all the photos lined up right up here, and this has plenty of room. If you wanted to bring in some smaller photos, you can certainly do that down here. And then I have one 4x4 photo over on this area. So what I did over here is I just gave it a large photo mat so it would kind of look like a Polaroid photo. And then I used the bottom part for my embellishing. This would be more of the scrapbook page because of the titles and stickers I picked out. But to kind of bring it all together, I brought in the scallop circle punch and did a couple of punch outs in every cluster. You'll see that. And then I also brought in the embossed flower punch and put one of those in each cluster as well. Came back in with that flower and gave it a little gem from my stash. So I like to do that. You know, I like to bring in that little bit of bling. Just picked a color that goes with the rest of the layout. And in this case, lots of colors would have worked. Then what I really love is I came back in with rickrack. The double rickrack punches 2 at a time, which is awesome. But you'll see here I just put in a little bit. Rickrack reminds me of sewing for sure. My mom had tons of that around when we were younger, so I thought why not incorporate it somewhere in this collection, so it landed here on my scrapbook page. So for layout number 5, I thought I would go a little bit off the topic of crafting, and I selected all of the stickers and papers that had some buttons on it, and I went with the theme of cute as a button. I'm pretty sure each of my 3 kids have a cute as a button page in their baby album. So I thought I was going to play that up a lot in this collection to show that we don't have to do all of these pages as crafting pages. We can move into babies or children pages. So this layout is a little bit more linear. You'll see I have the photos lined up here and here. Again, I brought in that navy. This time I did a frame style foundation with navy in the back and white in the front. On the white cardstock, I came in with a little stitch design, kind of a tribute to the Craft Happy. And also because you can take off all the button elements and bring in a sewing element to this, and you can use the page for sewing. Now you'll also notice in each of the layouts, I'm pretty sure I used a circle in all the other layouts, and this one I did as well. There are just some collections that circles are the best option, and I just thought this is one of those collections. So here I brought in the circle punch, and I gave it 3 right over here, kind of as my cluster base, and then 1 over here in my cluster on this page. Then I just came in and sprinkled more of the buttons around and popped in the 2 cameras that came on the sticker sheet. I thought that would be great because this could be a photo shoot of a baby or a toddler. In addition, I also kept to the theme and brought in some of that button paper. The back side of this is mat cards. Speaking of mat cards, even though there's plenty to choose from in this collection, I thought it would be cute and playful to bring in write-on stickers instead of a journaling mat, just to be a little bit different on this layout. And then you're going to see here, of course, I have my favorite tag punch. I topped it with a little bit of blue twine so it would kind of accent the other colors in this layout. And then that's it. This one came together super quick. And that is the last layout that I wanted to share with you. Go take a peek at my blog post and you can see each of the layouts in a little bit more up close. And there's also information on how you can get the cutting guide. So jump over there. The link will be in the description of this video. So that's all for today. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.